Everyone, this January, it's time for more fiber. This sounds like a message from the queen of fiber, aka our very own Mairlyn Smith. Yes, she is the queen, and she is here to tell us how to add the most fiber-packed snacks into our diet. But first, we got to start with the why. Like, why do we need more fiber in our body?
So this segment's like an hour, right? Because I got a lot to say. Okay, so the mini version is that a fiber-rich diet will help reduce your chances of developing type 2 diabetes, heart disease, certain cancers, specifically colon and breast cancer, and it's going to support your immunity because your immunity, we know, is about 80% in your gut.
Okay.
And so the foods that you eat, the fiber-rich food is giving you the good bacteria. There's a whole bunch of fun happening in this ecosystem, so you need to be supporting that by eating a fiber-rich diet.
Okay, so is it also like, is it pushing things out?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We want to keep things moving. We got to get them out of the building, okay?
Yes.
And as it goes out of the building, it's doing magical things, okay?
Okay.
But the first thing is that people say, well, where the heck is all this fiber in?
Yes.
Okay, it's in fruits and vegetables. Basically, if you were a plant, you've got fiber in it. So there's fruits and vegetables, seeds, nuts, whole grains, beans, lentils, all those guys, okay?
Right.
So that's the fiber. Now, within those foods, there are two specific types of fiber.
Okay.
So there's insoluble and soluble. And
I get these
love
two confused all the
science.
time.
You know, everybody does. And,
Yeah.
and it's not like you need to know this, but I think it's fun from a science point of view.
Okay, all right.
So we're going to pretend that these are your stomach, gut, your colon, the whole shebang.
Yeah, mine
right?
looks like that.
Good. I'm glad you can see right through it. Anyway, okay. So we're going to be adding, this is insoluble fiber. It's bran, okay? So I'm going to add the bran to the water. I'm going to try to carefully get it in there. Okay, and what its function in your body is, it's going to help move things along, okay?
Got it.
Kind of like a Brillo pad. And you see that it's actually not even sinking, right? It's kind of just floating, all right?
That looks delicious.
Yum. Let's drink that. Shooters! Okay. Now, the next one is an example of soluble fiber. This is ground flaxseed. It's one of my favorite things to eat every single day. And when we add it, it's going to start to sink.
Okay.
And you can see it sinking.
Yeah.
And even if I stir it, what happens is that it's going to start to absorb the water, okay?
Okay.
Now, after about 20 minutes or so, it's going to look like this. So,
Yum.
Yum, okay? So you can see that the insoluble fiber got wet, but it didn't absorb the liquid. So the function moved things along. But the soluble fiber, you see, became what they call a viscous goo.
Yes.
Yum.
Yes.
Okay, now that sounds disgusting, but what it does is that it grabs cholesterol and exits out the building.
Okay.
It reduces how quickly your blood sugar is going to go up and down. It keeps them nice and even.
Okay.
And also it makes you feel full longer. So it's got a lot of functions. It's very, very important.
I didn't know it was grabbing some bad guys has got out the building too.
It is.
Like, that's a good visual. Let's go, cholesterol. Let's go.
Get
and
out of there.
Out.
And gone.
And gone.
Yes.
So you need both.
You need both.
And a lot of those foods have both?
They all have both.
Okay.
Some have more insoluble than soluble and vice versa.
Okay.
All right. Now, Tracy Moore.
Yes.
It's time for Game Show.
Oh!
Tracy Moore, we're playing Fiber Feud.
Uh-oh.
I have 6 snacks.
Okay.
And you're going to put them from most fiber to least fiber in 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Are you up for this?
Yes.
Ready, set, go!
First the prunes.
Okay, talk us through. What are you thinking?
Well, I know that my mom always gave me those when I was constipated when I was a little girl, so I'm going to start with prunes.
Good rationale. Good rationale.
And then I feel like that's the worst.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Watery? I don't know.
Maybe.
And then this guy, chickpeas, are they?
They're chickpeas.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
And time. Back away. Excellent. Okay, they told me to put the mic down because I'm driving people crazy.
I liked it.
I liked it. Okay, look.
So most fibrous to least is what I'm thinking.
Right. Tracy Moore, you picked the prunes to be the most, and you are wrong.
I was like, let's go prunes.
Pears are 5.5.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, a little pear, and that's mostly soluble fiber.
Oh my gosh.
So a pear a day, you know, an apple a day is good too. Apple's got about 4.5, so the pear should be there. I'm glad you put the prunes there because a lot of people, like exactly what you said, is that, boom, it's going to exit the building really quick.
That's right.
Okay, so it's because of the sorbitol. It's a naturally occurring fruit alcohol.
Yeah.
And it actually softens up your stuff.
Your stuff.
And it lets the stuff leave quicker. Sometimes super fast.
Now,
okay?
is it number 2 on the list?
Yes. No, it isn't.
Oh.
So the next one is the chickpeas. So
what?
Chickpeas
These
are
crunchy
up
things?
5 grams of fiber in a third of a cup of roasted chickpeas, followed by the prunes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, the prunes have got about 4.
Okay.
And then I'm so glad you screwed this up so much. Okay,
I
so
really did.
Then it's almonds. We have almonds
I
at
feel
3.8.
like these back you up.
And then an orange.
Okay.
And then carrots. And the reason I showed that is that, you know, you talked about insoluble, soluble.
Yeah.
So carrots are mostly insoluble.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't have a variety in their diet. And they go, I like carrots, I'm going to eat carrots.
True.
You'd have to eat about 14 cups of carrots a day to get the amount of fiber that you need.
Got it.
You need a versatile, okay? So
Yeah.
this is on the leaderboard. Every single one of them are on there. And yeah, oranges, people don't realize that they're rich in fiber.
I did not realize
not
that
know
at
that?
all. Okay, so let's say, I screwed that one up.
Yay!
Let's say we want some fiber-rich snacks in our diet.
Yes.
How do we eat it all together and make sure we're getting the good punch?
Okay, so the trick is adding fiber slowly to your diet.
Yeah.
If you add too much too soon, you won't leave your house. Yeah. Always remember to add more water when you're adding more fiber.
Yes.
But basically, I think the takeaway is if you have a piece of fruit and a handful of nuts, you're going to get a good bang.
That's what I do. See, I know nothing about this, but that's what I do every day: apple and almonds.
I've seen you do that.
And
I'm so
carrots
proud of
and
you.
hummus.
Carrot and hummus is a nice little package.
Yeah.
Also, that this is a grab and go, man. This
I
is
need
such
to
a
get
grab
those
and go.
then.
They're just I find them actually in a drugstore. They're in the snack section.
Yeah.
And then a trail mix. 2 tablespoons of almonds and chocolate chips and dry cranberries. So start off slow. You really need to support all of those systems in your body.
Yeah.
Your body's dancing every time you have fiber. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. I'm dancing with the fiber snacks. So yeah. So I guess my big tip is slow.
Eat the fiber.
Sure. Eat the fiber. And
Slowly
you'll be
but surely.
Slowly but
Okay,
surely.
so my big thing for this is the disease prevention. I think that gets more and more important the older I get. So I love these tips. I love how wrong I was, and I love your microphone. Okay, that's the wrap up. Thank you for these excellent snack suggestions, Mairlyn. For more about the benefits of fiber, go to cityline.com.